Hey guys, we're back with the house in Fata Morgana. When we last left off, we convinced Mel to help us out. Did he give us the key, or did he just say he'd help us out? I don't know if we actually have the key now, but anyway, we got him on our side, and there's 2 days left until Morgana's death is supposed to happen. Oh yeah, we're gonna see this again. It takes a few seconds. Why is the number and death in red? That means it's the truth. Okay. Why do they say like T minus, 2 days? Like, because I was thinking, I don't know. Did I just say that? I was thinking about saying it. But like, what does T stand for? I don't know. Wake up. Come on. Wake up, please. I don't know if this is Mel or the nun. Come on, up with you. Or maybe it's Giselle. Oh no, it's Mel. Yeah, let me... Okay, my mic's good. Oh, thank goodness. You're out so good I was scared you might be dead for a minute. Good morning. How are you feeling? Just give him a minute. What? Huh? Why are you looking at me like I just kicked your cat? You did what to Ugly Speckles? Mark 2? It's incredible how much more pleasant it is to be woken up by a woman than a boy. That's the things I get for waking you up? Or did I interrupt a nice dream? I did, didn't I? It was definitely a dirty dream too, I bet. Definitely seemed like a mind in the gutter kind of guy. I like the Doors 1 music still. I'll murder you. Also, the scene's called The Blood of the Saint. Blood of the Saint. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not be hasty now. Said you were just gonna help me out. Doesn't sound very helpful. The worst part is how similar his wake-up call was to Giselle's. I'm just kidding. And I can get up on my own. Fair enough, I guess. Though, put yourself in my shoes for a sec. I came in and you were still as a corpse. Startled me enough that I took your pulse. Touched me while I was sleeping. It was faint, but it was there. That's wonderful news. They're handing out breakfast in the dining hall. You can go get a plate yourself if you want. It's just some bread and wine, though. Dining hall. There's quite the crowd. All the people here helping with the festival prep. So you should probably hurry if you want to get some. Hold on. I need a minute. My mind's still waking up. Huh? First off, I thought you said the church wasn't offering boarding at the moment. So why a dining hall? Oh yeah, it's not. But they still do. They do still offer breakfast. For free, of course. I see. Now, what do you mean by festival prep? As I mentioned yesterday, the Heart of the Harvest Festival is here. I'm still waiting. That just reminded me. Still waiting for Rewrite Plus. So, if you don't know the story behind it, Rewrite's a visual novel. We got a fan disc. Kind of a sequel, kind of not. Called Harvest Festa. And the guy who fan translated Rewrite was about to finish fan translating Harvest Fiesta. Probably like, I don't know how far in he was with it, but I think he's pretty far in with it. And then he announced they're doing Rewrite Plus, and I think his name's Akamatsu, something like that. I believe he's on the visual arts team. He's translating Rewrite Plus. So now we just wait for it to come out, which is right about never. But I'm gonna reread Rewrite then. I'm gonna rewrite then. Not on camera because visual arts, it's key, doesn't like it when you do their games. They're like, no! The Heart of the Harvest Festival is here at the church, but it's a citywide event. There's all sorts of supplies that need to be purchased, decorations made and put up, that sort of thing. So we've got volunteers from the city here to help. I see. I believe today they're supposed to be putting up decorations outside the chapel, so the courtyard should be a bustle. The courtyard? Ah yeah, let's call it more yard, really. We passed through it on our way here yesterday. Oh yeah, I think I know what you're referring to. So, as long as I'm here, I don't have much choice but to help with prep. I'd honestly rather set Morgana free right now, but the other two are bound to find out if either of us do anything too conspicuous. So for now, I should stick to my routine, at least where people can see me. That would be the smart thing to do. Yeah. Anyway, let me know when you're planning on doing anything. If there's anything I can do to help, I will. I'll let you know. Okay, well, I should get going. See you later, I guess. Mel, do you know where I could find the nun? Her? She should be in the dining hall. Thank you. The other two men? The Lord and his bodyguard? They're only around early mornings and nights, so I doubt either of them are here right now. Why only then? That's when we got up into the tower. Though even if they were on the property, you wouldn't be able to walk up and talk to them. Especially not the Lord. Also, I don't keep track of where they go or what they do. Sorry. I don't really want to know what they're up to. So I've kept my distance. Understandable. Thank you anyway. See you later. I think that's supposed to be a I think. Giselle's been quiet. He's holding it together fairly well, all things considered. There we go. Finally resolving to do something about Morgana. Took a big weight off his shoulders, I'd guess. Oh, Giselle. Good morning, Michelle. Oh, he was like, oh, Giselle. Morning. It's a bit soon to be feeling relieved, I think. There's still work to be done before Mel can face Morgana. That first step is still a big one, though. At least for him. I suppose. Anyway, sounds like the Lord is going to be difficult to make contact with, which is what I was afraid of. Our only opportunities are when he's here to feed Morgana. Mel did say he didn't keep close tabs on the two of them, so there might be more than just that. First priority is getting you fed, though. So off to the dining hall we go. Out of curiosity, did you sleep at all? Ah, I haven't been sleeping once since I became the maid. But I'm used to it, so don't worry about me. You said? You see what I'm seeing there in the darkness, didn't you? That's what it looks like, at least. Which means when my eyes are closed, she has no light at all. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to sleep after all. I know what you're thinking, Michelle. And no, you're wrong. You need your sleep. You won't have the energy to do anything if you don't keep yourself well rested and nourished. Alright. We should get going. To the dining hall! Make my way through the halls to the room with the fireplace. The area I used as a living room. The area currently serving as the dining hall. Sitting in the center of the room is a long table, lined with bread and wine. Standing behind the table and handing out food to the long line of people is the nun. This being a church, no one is speaking especially loudly. There's still an indistinct buzz hanging in the air as dozens of people whisper back and forth. The majority of people in the room look poor, like they genuinely need the assistance. There are a handful of those who look more than well off. That's a lot more people than I was expecting. They don't turn anyone away. Which, as I recall from Morgana's account, nearly drained the church of everything it had once. They don't seem to be for want of supplies at the moment, though. I assume that's thanks to the Lord's patronage. Most likely, yes. In any event, I doubt we're getting anywhere near her in the mornings. She looks like she's got her hands full. That doesn't change the fact that we need to speak with her. I'm going to try and squeeze past the crowd. What? Michelle, wait a sec! Hey now, no cutting in line, young man. We've been waiting since dawn. Please let me through. I have business with the nun. I ain't letting you through just because he told me to. This is important. No more important than any of our business. My life's dependent on this food. So get your tail to the back of the line. Here we go. Hey! What seems to be the trouble? Could I ask for a moment of your time? I need to speak with you. Well, as you can see, I'm a bit occupied. I won't take much of your time, I promise. But it's very important you... Give it a rest already, young man. Can't you see she ain't interested? Give me a hand getting this guy out of here, fellas. What? Oh, wait. Just... Don't get rough, okay? Of course, Arsentis. Pick it up, young man. You need time outside to cool off. Stop! Watch the hair! That went extraordinarily well. Not well. You know, Michelle? Sometimes I can't decide whether you're calculated or reckless. Or maybe we're calculatedly reckless. Recklessly calculated. Now I realize I never got that bread. We should have went and tried to talk to the nun when she's not so busy. She has to have some free time during the day. Alright. What do you say we take a look around the mansion while we're waiting? Who knows, maybe we'll run into someone else. Alright. Hahaha. Don't let it get to you. As Mel had said it would be, the mansion was packed compared to yesterday, and most everyone I saw appeared to be excited for the upcoming Harvest Festival. A number of them even greeted me as we passed in the halls. They were so nonchalant about it, I wasn't quite sure how to react. I was amazed that anyone, let alone multiple people, would treat me so normally, considering how far from normal I looked. There were a few surprised looks, of course, but no one called me a demon or an angel based solely on my appearance. Perhaps they were just used to seeing people of all different colors around the city, so they had an easier time accepting the way I looked. No matter what the reason, though, it was quite nice being treated normal. After meandering through the mansion for a while, I make my way to the chapel. Despite knowing I have no way into the tower, part of me still wants to be near it, so I head around to the back of the podium, where the stained glass window towers over me. It's the same as I remember. Always loved this window. Makes me feel like I've got an angel watching over me. Had I been given a different name, maybe I'd feel the same. That said, I don't dislike it as much as I used to. I'm glad to hear it. After this head, to the very back of the room, is the door leading to the observation tower. It's chained shut, though that's no surprise. The lock is the same one I saw back in the mansion. But the chains are just regular chains. They're not glowing with that awful black light. They're simply dull and gray. If only I had an axe, then we could chop the door right down. I don't think an axe would help. For a reward maybe, but this is metal, and rather heavy at that. You never know. Hit it enough and anything will break eventually. We'd be in chains ourselves long before we made it through this door. What are you doing there? Ah! Ah! Okay, Yuki Mouse, say hey. It's him. I was under the impression you and the Lord were only around mornings and nights. Why would you know that? Oops. Who are you? He's getting suspicious, Michelle. I'll take care of it. I'm a friend of Mel's. A friend of his? Does that surprise you? Never once have I seen a friend of his before. He has plenty of friends, I'm sure. No one has had the opportunity to pay him a visit, that's all. Never mind the boy's social dealings. Was he the one who told you my schedule? That I work for the Lord? I've got to be careful about what I say here. We're just going to start getting suspicious of Mel. Don't give me a choice. Please don't give me a choice. I asked him. Asked him what? I heard some talk around town saying the Lord was seen coming in and out of this estate on more than one occasion. Naturally, that caught my attention. A lonely peasant like myself almost never has the opportunity to cross paths with the Lord. So, hearing as a regular visitor here, I was hoping to have the honor of catching a glance at him. Michelle is smooth! When I asked Mel about the Lord, he mentioned he had a bodyguard, which got me wondering, what kind of person would someone so distinguished entrust his life to? Dig around too much and you're liable to end up in the ground yourself. So I told you I was the Lord's bodyguard? Was he not supposed to, for some reason? No. It's true, I am his bodyguard. The question is, how did you know it was me? It wasn't difficult. You do rather stand out from the crowd. From Mel's description, I was able to recognize you almost immediately. If our roles were reversed, you would have a similarly little trouble identifying me from a short description. The only thing distinct about me is my race. Where do you come from, if I may ask? Beyond the Silk Road. From the east, then? What country? When was the Silk Road established? Huh, I don't actually know. I know, what was his name? Was it Marco Polo that was the... Wait, no, don't Google... Oh yeah, internet's down. Luckily the FBI... I googled Silk Road. that's like a drug trading website, I think. Although, I think it's on the... I get these two mixed up. It's the dark web and the other dark web. One of them's like shady, you need a unique browser, and one's just, you can't Google it. I forget what they are. But I think you need a special browser to access the Silk Road. Don't quote me on that. Never been there because, one, that's illegal. Well, is going there illegal? I doubt it. Could be. I doubt it though. And you know, drugs, or like you should stay in school. Yeah. From the east then? What country? Is that any of your concern? No, I'm just curious. Why is your hair white? Why are your eyes red? They're naturally that color. Is that so? Nature can be quite the ball and chain. Is it just me? Does it sound like he's sympathizing with you? It's hard to say. Honestly, I'm still having trouble reading him. Either way, it sounds like he bought your explanation. So it does, which is a relief. Now, what business do you have with this door? Okay, I'm curious though. I'm gonna Google it on my phone. Marco Polo Silkyo, there. It's okay. NSA. Is it the FBI or NSA that does that? Marco Polo Silkyo. Yeah, it was Marco Polo. I'm a genius. Was alive in 1200. Wait. The Silk Girl must have been around before that then. Okay, I just remembered him as... Well, of course it was around before then, just whenever it became like a popular trade route, I guess. Oh, looks like it was a route used in 114 BCE? What's BCE? I assume that's just BC. Began of the Han Dynasty. Okay. Ah. The door. It's not my objective. I came to look at the stained glass window. Oh, did he ask why are you at the door? Did I skip that? Okay, yeah. I happened to notice a door with an unusual lock off to the side, so I got curious and went up to look at it close. The area behind the pulpit is off limits. I was unaware. Maybe I'll have to put ropes up then. Why is it off limits though? Is that any of your concern? No, but the way you're talking about it has piqued my curiosity. Do you not know how to keep your nose out of places it doesn't belong? Get out of here. Don't come back. I'm curious how they're gonna tackle Yukimasa. Because he's an... I guess he's an interesting character. Like... He reminds me a lot of Kotomine Kirei. Although, I think I like Kirei more. Although that's probably because, I mean, he kind of gets a whole visual novel to be an antagonist for, while Yukimasa got like 4 hours. But, you know. I don't know how they're gonna handle this. Oh, what's cool? Hold on. Yes? Your name. Michelle. Michelle. Almost the same as that angel there. That would be because I was named after him. I see. What an unfortunate name. I despise angels. May I ask what yours is? I have no name. You don't have? What do you... No, never mind. Very well. Oh wow, that was scary. He does not want anyone getting near that door, huh? I thought he was going to pull a sword on you. I wonder, would I die if he tried to kill me? There aren't many people who could get away from a blade like that, especially in his hands, unharmed. Probably right. Having already died once, the idea of doing so again feels wrong somehow. Managed to talk him down though. Surprised. You're quite the accomplished liar, Michelle. Is that so? It's hard to believe that was the same awkward stuttering Michelle I know and love. Am I really that much of a bumbling fool normally? Wondering what he was doing back there though. It's well past dawn. Standing watch, presumably. With as many people as there are roaming about, he's probably worried about people, like me, getting near the door. I doubt that he plans on spending much time anywhere else until the festival's over. With him on guard, we've got plenty much no access to the door. Sure hope we can talk him over to our side. Mel was never an enthusiastic accomplice. His guilt is what allowed us to win him over and get him to confess everything. On the other hand, he's not likely to be so forthcoming. It all depends on how deep his ties to the nun are. Presumably, she's the reason he's involved. That said, managed to communicate well enough. Are you still sorry that I called you awkward? No, I don't mean me. I mean him. What? Oh. He was far from rationally coherent when he was living with you in the mansion. Alright, he does seem like a completely different person here. Losing his memory in the shipwreck was probably what triggered his transformation into the beast. So I guess this must be what he was like before that. What he carries inside him is no different now than it was then. He's simply able to hold himself in equilibrium now. He's keeping a balance between his rational human side and his violent beast side. He does somewhat remind me of Bestia during his short period of calm. That or the glimpse we got of him on the ship while he is still emerging. I'd say that's probably closer to the man here now. Huh? The ship? You're the one who showed me the memory. What? I have no recollection of that. Huh! I remember that! There were a lot of scenes that she doesn't mean to show us. Did the three of them decide to show, like, Mel? Were there any scenes in Door 1 like that? I know. We know Door 2 had them. I don't remember when those scenes were, though. I just remember being like, the maid doesn't know we saw that. She's on to us, guys. The maid is evil. That was before, you know, Giselle was even introduced. Well, I guess she was introduced in, right before Door 3, but I mean, Door 2, this happened in Door 2, so. I want to say it happened in Door 3 too. Well, Door 3 as well. Not Door 3 2, that's like, you know, a Mario level. I have no recollection of that. Oh yeah, you also mentioned seeing another woman's memories behind the second door, didn't you? Oh right! Pauline! Duh! From outside the mansion. You didn't see them though, as I recall. All I'm aware of is what took place within the mansion, as well as whatever Morgana felt like telling me. Why did we see Pauline's side? That was the big thing. Right, Pauline. Resignation. What? Nothing. You resonated with those memories? Morgana mentioned something about me resonating. I don't know why I would be capable of doing such a thing, or because of what it allowed me to see. It's all but impossible for me to ignore the plight of these people. Anyway, the point is, however irrational he may appear, we mustn't forget that that is not the whole picture. He's as much of a killer in this life as he was in his next. He's a man of many faces. The gentleman he is around his level, lover, the brutal, merciless man he was on the ship, and the beast that lurks beneath it all. Everyone acts differently depending on who they're around. This is an Umideko! But there's something unsettling about how he does it. Umideko has a monologue. Probably multiple like that. I know there's one in episode 1. When it's talking about Maria. I do wonder what he meant when he said he had no name. As I recall, he's from somewhere far, far away in the second door. He looks Asian here too, so maybe he's from the same country. Said he crossed the Silk Road, so the eastern end of the continent, presumably. Wonder if he has the same name or not. It was an unusual name. do you not remember? Oh, what was it? Ukulele. No, that wasn't it. It was Eucalyptus, I believe. That's the tree, right? I don't know how to pronounce it. I get the feeling we're both young and that I'm farther off than her. It's not this kind of name we're used to hearing or saying. Hopefully we'll be able to get it out of him. Hopefully. I was hoping like Yukimasa draw his sword and Michelle would be like, wait, Yukimasa! And like raise like finger guns because he doesn't have real guns. Yukimasa would be like, how do you know? And then something cool would happen, but that's not gonna happen. But for the time being, we should go looking for the nun. I imagine she doesn't have her hands quite as full by now. Probably not. To the courtyard we go then. Wow, the crowd just keeps on growing. Are they all helping with the decoration? It would seem so. Preparation for the festival is in full force. Ah, found the nun. She's over there. She's got a bunch of people around her though. What should we do? Don't give me a choice. I'll force my way through. Okay. How about plan B this time? Michelle! Nelly? Are you alright, Michelle? You went down pretty hard. Oh, you're such a weakling, dearest Michelle. I don't weigh that much. Not enough to knock you over jumping on your back. Give me no time to brace myself. Pish posh. My Mel would have no problem catching me, and he would have spun me around. I thought you were in rather poor health. Amazingly, I'm actually feeling pretty good, and I haven't even had any medicine today. Maybe because I cleared things up with Mel yesterday. I cried my eyes out last night, but I feel better now. Hold on, let me turn my air conditioner on. It's so hot in here. I usually turn it down just so off the which I don't think it actually does. But on the off chance that you could hear it through my mic, even slightly, I just turn it down, so you know. Because it's quieter when it's lower. But it's hot. I'm glad to hear it. They do say health is as much mental as it is physical. So you might keep getting better if you stay positive. Just don't push yourself. Alright, thank you for your concern, my dearest Michelle. She just called me dearest. She's taking quite a liking to you. How do you like that? It's nice, isn't it? I'm not sure how to react. But just go along with it. You know you want to. What if the nun is actually Maria? And it isn't Pauline? I wish I could be there too. I want to pat that sweet little head of hers. What do you think she is, a cat? Now that she's opened up though, I will admit, she is rather sweet. Oh, there you are, Nelly. Don't run off like that. You scared me. It's not my fault you lost sight of me, dearest Mel. I'll try to keep a better eye on you. So you came to check out the courtyard, Michelle? You know, you're really standing out from the crowd. You're so pale, I couldn't tell it was you from way off. I could tell it was you from way off in the distance. I'm well aware of how conspicuous I am. But everyone's acting so unconcerned, it's honestly kind of disconcerting. Can't say people don't think you look unusual, but no one's afraid of you or anything. It's not easy looking different from everyone else, is it? It comes with its disadvantages, yes. And she would have had to deal with the same thing. That's another thing I regret. I wish I could have treated her more like a regular person. I guess I just wasn't mature enough to accept her. Spend much of your life in a very sheltered environment. So it's only human that you'd have a difficulty accepting something that didn't fit with your view of the world. That doesn't make you a bad person. Regardless, you did treat her like a regular person. That's the reason she accepted your invitations to go on walks. I guess. Question. You know what she looks like, right? I do. What did you think the first time you saw it? I know that's not the most tactful question, but when did Michelle see her? Right, I think her sprite showed up at the end of... where would that be? Fata Morgana 51? Let's check that out. Hey guys, good luck for your brothers. Oh, where already? 49? Nope, 48. Oh, without Giselle. Yeah, that's the cool one. Yeah, okay, her sprite showed up there. And you could have seen her before that? I don't think it ever showed. Maybe not. No, that's not the most tactful question, but I thought nothing of it. I simply saw her as a person, as a girl. I see. Well, what do you know? Looks like I am a bad guy. You're a right saint. No, I've simply seen much worse. You know, you kind of remind me of her. I do? I mean, you're much more personable than her. But what's the word? It's not just the way you look. But there's something a little different than everyone else about you. Like an aura or something. Not sure. Foreshadowing for Michelle being a witch. I'm sorry if I offended you. I wasn't trying to insult you or anything. But I mean, like yesterday, you were talking like a prophet. I was beginning to think that maybe you really did see a vision from God. Enough with all the grown-up talk already. You lost me ages ago. Oh yeah, sorry. Who cares if Michelle's the saint or prophet or the archangel himself? Michelle's my second brother. Besides, he doesn't look all that weird to me. All that weird. The saint is probably just an ordinary girl too. I'm big enough now that I won't think badly of her no matter what she looks like. You are, yeah. If she's afraid and feeling any better again, maybe we can get together and bake something. That'd be lots of fun. She'll forgive you, I'm sure of it. You know, maybe we shouldn't be talking about this so loudly. Wouldn't want anyone to overhear us. Oh yeah, sorry. But everyone's so busy prepping for the festival, I'm sure we're fine. And Yuki Boss just walks in. Hey guys, what's up? I brought my sword! Better safe than sorry, though. As you say, dear Smell. So, Michelle, are you here to help us with prep? No, I was hoping I could find some time to talk with the nun. With all the people coming and going, she's gonna have her hands full until the festival starts. Well, that's unfortunate. Is it that important you talk with her? She may be able to give us information that can assist in acquiring the second key. The second key? You're not saying she's involved too, are you? By my estimation, she doesn't know anything. She is, however, very much connected to the swordsman. Much like you acted to help your sister, I believe the nun is his driving force. Are you serious? I find that hard to believe. I mean, she's such a loving, charitable woman. And she, and he's, a savage brute. A murderer. It has to be her, though. Have you ever seen the two of them acting particularly close? Never. She's kind to everyone. I've seen them talking once or twice, sure. But she wasn't acting any differently than she does around anyone else. Certainly didn't seem like they had anything going on. Maybe they're hiding it? Surely there's something between them. I would certainly presume so. Or maybe that's just why Yukimasa likes her. Nuns aren't allowed to be romantically involved, so they could be having secret trysts? That's how you said that. I know it. A forbidden romance. So exciting. So you need to talk with her then, Michelle? Leave it to me. You can do it? Well, right now she's showing people how to make the decorations. Weaving shrine crowns and flowers and other things. I know how to make them too, so I could take your place teaching for a little. I appreciate it, but if anyone should be offering to help, it's me. There's a bunch of them already done, like over there, hanging off the tree branches. Can you make those? They're very intricately designed. You'd have to be really good at weaving to make those, let alone teach other people how. You should take her up on her offer. Alright. Your assistance will be greatly appreciated. You got it. I'll let her know you want to talk, so just hold tight. And you, dear, Mel, are coming with me. You're gonna help make decorations. I'm no good at this stuff, though. Nope, I said you're coming. That's all there is to it. For me as your teacher, you'll be a pro in no time. Yeah, alright, you win. Let's go. Nellie seems to be in good shape, but it doesn't look like last night caused any problems for them. I'm relieved. Hopefully, they can continue down this path. They'll be fine, I'm sure. I pray that they will be. Now, we should have a little time before the nun is available to talk, so I'd really like to find some shade. Is it pretty bright out today? Thought you could see through my eyes. I can, yes. See what's going on? Just not as clearly as you. Not enough to tell how strong the sun is, for example. She's hiding something! I see. Are you alright? I'm fine. I say, but the backs of my eyes are starting to hurt. Either she can't see what we're seeing, or maybe she's like slowly losing senses, or she's like, you know, is it bright for you? Like, you know, she's concerned about, you know, since, you know, you can't be in the sun. Backs of my eyes are starting to hurt. 2 days now with hardly a cloud in sight. New scene? Because that's a good calling spot, I think. It's transitioning backgrounds. Come on. New scene. No, but I think I'll call it there anyway. Since we're probably about 30 minutes in now. Sorry, Jacopo Bersati. Get it, go. Anyways, I'll be back next time with some more of the house in Fata Morgana. When we continue, we'll be talking with the nun, presumably Pauline. I just don't want to say that in red yet because we don't know. What is she holding? Oh no, that's how she ties. Okay, I see. Okay, I'll see you guys then. Bye.